Y'all, just filming a short intro for my October haul. So I didn't plan on buying a lot this month, but I started out the month going to Hobby Lobby, which I haven't been to in a number of years. And though my plan was just to get some items from for Halloween, I came home with a big bag of things. So we're going to start there. We're going to start with Hobby Lobby. So stay tuned and we'll hop into it. But I went to Hobby Lobby yesterday and some things happened. So my plan was to go to Hobby Lobby to get some home decor for Halloween. I don't go to Hobby Lobby often. Matter of fact, I don't think I've been to Hobby Lobby in a couple of years, maybe 3-4 years. Yeah, you know, some things were on clearance and some things happened. So they had a clearance wall with some books on them. And if you saw in my book outlet haul, I had one of the 10-step drawing books for animals. I found some more 10-step drawing books. The first one here is Everyday Things. So I picked that one up. Then we had 10-step drawing manga. And yes, these are the reduced price that these were going for. These books are normally about $17 and I got them for less than $5 each. So here, 10-step manga. So the books I picked up are on the clearance on the website, but the price is higher on the website. And then we got 10-step drawing of cats. So you have different cat poses and different styles of cats. And then, you know what, let me separate this out a little bit. My daughter, I may have mentioned, is an art major in college, and she was looking for some books to kind of help her with her technique. So she's currently taking oil painting. So I found this 101 Textures in Oil and Acrylic. So these books are for her. So teaches you how to do these different textures with oil and acrylic paint. She primarily uses watercolor, so I felt this would be helpful for her. Then we have, move that around, beautiful portrait painting in oils. And again, the red sticker is the price that I paid for these books. This book was normally $27. So because my daughter does watercolor more than anything else, that's kind of her introduction to painting. Oil has been a struggle for her this semester. So I thought it would be good to get her books that kind of focused on oil versus just being kind of general painting books. So we have those two books that talk about oil. And then I picked up one watercolor book about ready to paint in 30 minutes flowers in watercolor. I picked this one up because it had tracing sheets in there. And there were a bunch of other painting books. But I didn't want to buy too many because she wasn't with me. So I just kind of picked up these three. And then when she got home from work, I showed her some of the other books that were available online. And I'll try to pick up some more for her. So those books were for her. And then I got 3 other drawing books for myself. So we have Drawing Florals and 5 Easy Steps. And I know that I have bought other books with how to draw flowers, but all of them kind of approach it a little bit differently. Like these are more of a casual drawing style, more of a doodle style. And then I have another book here that's drawing flowers that is a little bit more realistic. And I've seen these online and just didn't pick them up. So that is 100 Flowers and Plants, Draw Like an Artist. And then I have Draw Like an Artist, Realistic Animals here. So just a little something to have as reference. My daughter uses them also, so even if I don't have the time to really dig into these, she tends to take them off my bookshelf to kind of play around with them, to work on projects for herself. So those are the books I got from Hobby Lobby. So let me get into the other things I got from Hobby Lobby. Okay, so I think I should start with the items that were not on clearance first. So Hobby Lobby has a line called Paper Studio, and that's kind of like all their like scrapbooking type of supplies. So Paper Studio was half off, so I got these metal enamel stickers here. So they were like 2 for $5. So I got those. I don't know how I'm going to use them yet. Probably more so on a journal than a card, but I picked these 2 up. Then I got these 2 sets of frames. These were also, and then I picked up these 2 sets of frames. I'm not quite sure what they're made of. If they might be wood. I see one of them isn't fully painted, which I guess I have to attack that because the edge is brown. This feels like it's wood, and these might be plastic, but I picked these up. I figured they would be nice on the cover of an altered book or a journal. And those are 2 for $5. Then I got these die cut stickers. These were 2 for $5. So this is, do they have names on them? I'm not seeing names on them. They just have model numbers. So this pack has 12 designs, 3 of each design. So you get 36 stickers in this pack. This one has 8 designs and 3 stickers of each design, so that means you get 24. Then this pack has 12 designs, you get 3 of each, so that is 36 pieces. And then this final pack, there are 8 designs, you get 3 of each. So you get 24 stickers all together. And then the last 2 items I got from Paper Studio were these 2 sets of mermaid stickers. So these were 2 for $2.50. So these are like pretty flat stickers. I don't know what it is with mermaid imagery. I just always pick it up when I see it. So you get like 2 sheets in there. This is just 30 pieces in here, 36 in here. So you get multiple sheets of stickers in there. So that's everything from Paper Studio that wasn't on clearance, but half off. And then I picked up some gold-plated fishhook ear wires. These were, I to say 40% off maybe. And I bought these for a reason. When I start going to the clearance items, I'll talk about it. So I'm allergic to like base metals, so most of the time my earrings have to be gold or silver. I can wear other earrings, it's just that I can't wear them every day. Like if I'm gonna wear them, it's like I wear them and then I gotta take a break from fake earrings or my ears are not happy. So I picked these up because I found a lot of little pendants on clearance that I wanted to make earrings out of, so I can have a little more versatility in my jewelry wardrobe. So the first thing I picked up with these leather leaves. These were $1. So I'm gonna make earrings out of them, but you could use them to make a pendant if you wanted to, but I'm gonna use them for earrings. So there's that. Then I have these little cactus, beaded cactus pendants. So I saw these. This is kind of the first thing that caught my eye in the jewelry section were these little earrings. Well, not earrings, little pendants. And I'm gonna put the fish wire on them to make earrings. So these were $1.24. Then I saw these wood circles. I thought would be nice for an earring also. Then we have these little tasseled pendants. Again, I could throw on the fish wire and have a set of earrings. Some more little wood pendants that could be made into earrings. I mean, you can just add the fish wire as is, or if you wanted to add some beads to make a more of a drop, you could do that too. And let's see what else. I found this little macrame. So if you notice, some of these have silver metal and some of them have like the bronze metal. I do have ear wires in those colors. I just have to make sure that they're not going to be irritating to my ears. But I picked up this little macrame tassel here. And then finally these little wood pendants also. And again, all of these can be used like for a necklace too, if that's your thing, or if you want to put them on like a charm bracelet kind of thing, you could. But when I saw them, it made me immediately think of earrings. Also, out of the jewelry section, I found some glue-on bails, which I figured I could use with resin work, because I do have a mold that doesn't have holes in them to add the little loops. So I figured you can glue on the bails or use resin to put the bails on. So these were $1. Oh, there is another set of pendants, and there's also these cactus pendants. They were $1. And then also in the jewelry section, they had a bunch of resin molds on sale for $1.99, maybe less. So I picked up this silicone mold. So you see like a butterfly wing and then a couple of other shapes here. These were normally $8. So there's your shapes. Then you have one with a bunch of gears. Doesn't show you the shapes, but these are gears here. Then when you just have some basic pendants, these are earring fan shapes. So you can use these to make earrings. This is like a similar shape to the fan here. So there's your shapes. And then also this silicone mold with different connectors. So like kind of like nameplates, leaves and things like that. This one that says hope, one that says love. And then finally there was this crystal cluster silicone molds, so you can make like a big crystal cluster. I looked at this a couple of times and I was like, I have no idea what I would make with that shape, but it's $2. I'll buy it and I'll figure it out. So that's everything I got from the jewelry section. Then I found these cookie cutters for $1. And I figured that you could use these with clays. Then we found some stamps. I keep saying we, it was me. From Momenta. So you have different types of rainbows, cactus, a little vista there. These Disney stamps for $1.74. I'm not a big Disney person, but you know, sometimes it comes in handy. Like my mom likes many. We have the set of Hampton Art stamps. I'm feeling like the more I look at this, like I might actually have this. Like I got it from like I got it online, but I'm having to double check. It's looking more and more familiar to me the more I look at it. And then I got some cards and envelopes from Paper Studio. These were $1.49 each. So there's 24 envelopes here, and then there's 12 cards in each pack. This is 5x7. I have Paper Studio card blanks. I do like how they feel. They have a nice weight to them, and I don't normally make cards in craft color, craft paper, the brown paper, but I have used the Paper Studio ones before and they do come out nice, so that's why I picked these up. And then my last two items, I've got this lettering stencil for $1, and I think I missed out on getting the capital letters because when I was looking online they had a capital letter one, and I feel like I did see one there and I might have just ignored it and thought it was the same. So this is Old English lowercase letters and numbers. And then the last thing I got was just a clipboard. This was $1. I bought some clipboards from Staples, so I have an acrylic one that I want to use for painting. But I wanted one for coloring, so I was just going to order another one from Staples, and I'm sure the one I ordered from Staples was not $1. I said, oh, since I saw this one and it's only $1, that saves me money from trying to get it from Staples. Oops, I almost forgot one last item for Hobby Lobby. So I've been trying to buy better quality acrylic paint, so I picked up these 3 tubes of acrylic paint from the Master's Touch collection. So we have Naples Yellow, Rose Bright Red, and Bright Green. There was another red that was called Permanent Red, but I decided just to get the Rose Bright Red instead. So that is everything for Hobby Lobby. So we're gonna continue on my October haul. I have a couple items here from different places. I'm still waiting for some items, but we'll see if they show up before I finish this haul out. So I guess the first thing I'll do is I placed another order with Kawaii Pen Shop. So Kawaii Pen Shop seems to have a lot of sales that pop up. Like once you, well, I shouldn't say sales, they offer a lot of coupons. So like I placed the order last month, and then all of a sudden they were like, oh, do you want to get on this? And then I placed another order, and then they were like, do you want to get on this? And I was like, wait a minute. Let me see what happens when I get this order in. So I picked up 3 rolls of washi tape. So they're just, this one is just a script washi tape, and this is 50 millimeters by 8 meters. And then this vintagey kind of paper. This is 60 millimeters by 8 meters. And then this super wide one. This is 80 millimeters by 8 meters. And this is just like old-timey advertisements. So I picked these up because I don't have any wide washi tape, and I've been wanting to kind of play with this. So I'll put the prices of what I paid for each of them, and I'll also put the conversion to inches, because you know, we Americans, we didn't really learn that metric system. You know, they tried that in 2nd grade and it didn't stick. So I'll put those conversions there too. So that's what I got from Kawaii Pen Shop. Then I have an order from Big Moods, and I'm also a Big Moods affiliate now. So I'll put that information below, and you can also save on buying from Big Moods. I have a coupon code down there too in my description. So if you like to pick up some Big Moods stickers, you can do so. So all the stickers I picked up were kind of fall centric. As you know, Big Moods stickers are a little bit bigger. I opened a Big Moods subscription box a couple of months ago. But you can also buy their stickers separately. You can buy them in singles like I did. And then you can also buy them like in sticker sets by theme. I was going to buy like this fall sticker set, but then the more and more I was looking through things, I just decided I would rather select the stickers that I wanted. So I believe these stickers are $3.50 each, but if you buy them in bulk, you get a discount. I'll try to stick that discount in somewhere. And then of course I used my coupon code to get a further discount on that. So those are the stickers I got from Big Moods. Okay. Next, I picked up one journal from Archer and Olive. So Archer and Olive is a, I guess, journal company. They make really expensive journals. And I actually bought this journal on sale. I think normal price was over $30, but I got it for like $20, not $20, but somewhere around 20. I'll put the exact price in here somewhere. So I just wanted to try one out to see like how different was the quality from just buying the regular journals I buy here and there. So this is a dot grid notebook. It is 160 pages. It has ultra thick paper, so you can use it for markers, fountain pens, and paint. This was a limited edition collection they were doing, and that was part of the reason it was on sale too, because this is on closeout. So this is my first time actually taking it out of the box. At first glance, the quality of it is really nice. It's a really nice weight. Let's see. Yeah, the pages definitely have nice weight to them. I almost wish this wasn't a dotted grid book, because then I could play with it a little bit more in drawing, but that's okay. Some people like dotted grids. You have your page marker here with the little Archer and Olive icon on it. You have your little pocket in the back, which I like those little pockets in the back. I don't have those on all of my journals, but I do like them. And then you have a little pen holder here. So the only thing I'm seeing a little bit of like scuffing on the cover. So I'm assuming that happened, you know, in the warehouse or in the packing. But it's a nice journal. I can see kind of why it's a little bit more expensive. I probably wouldn't buy these as my normal journals. These would probably be like kind of what my thought was in buying this is like, this is a special journal, and it's not for just like my regular art journaling and things like that. It might be like something I keep special because I want to hold on to it for a while. Yeah, I'm seeing like a little bit of buckling here. But yeah, $20 for a journal, probably $20-$30 for a journal probably won't be my norm, but I probably wouldn't mind buying another one just for like a special journal, like if I wanted to keep something that I know I'm not gonna sell or give away or anything like that. It's just gonna stay in my personal collection. That's probably where I would spend the money on this, but not bad for a first experience with Archer and Olive. Put that back in the box. Last month I mentioned placing a Pipsticks order that didn't show up for my September haul, and of course right after I posted my September haul video, it showed up. So here we have some stickers from Pipsticks, and I will put prices and links below to the stickers that I actually picked up. I told you I'm still like iffy about Pipsticks. Not sure if I'm in love with them. I feel like when I do the subscription, I don't love everything. I like maybe one or two things, and then it kind of feels like a waste. Whereas with Sticky Club, if there's 8 sheets of stickers, I like at least 6 of them. It's very rare that I don't like the majority of the pack. So that's why I decided to buy these separately, and just kind of pick out the things that stood out to me versus waiting for the subscription box, because I always feel like a little underwhelmed. But these I actually thought were really cute. I like the Halloween themes. I found things that I really liked. So that's why I picked these up. Okay, so next we're going to talk about what I got from Amazon this month. Actually, you know what? Let me do Book Outlet first. So I didn't pick up a lot from Book Outlet this month. Let me spin this around. So I picked up a book on air dry clay and doing projects with air dry clay. It's a pretty basic book. There's not much to it, but it did give me some ideas to kind of start with. I probably will pass this book on at some point. Like I said, I don't think there's a lot here, but I think like for a beginner, you can get some quick tips. Oops, I got my book wet. Next, I picked up Anamorphia Sea and Sky. So this is just selections from Kirby's best-selling Anamorphia book. I think I didn't realize that this was just selections, because I know when I pulled it out the box, I was like, oh, I thought it would be bigger. So, but that's okay. My daughter made a comment when I said, oh, this wasn't what I expected. She was like, oh, that's a lot of detail, and you probably wouldn't want to be bothered anyway with a bigger book. She may be right. So we'll see. I'll see how this goes. I mean, at first flip through, nothing's really knocking me out. But I have said that about other books when I was flipping through them, where I was like, oh, I wasn't really that impressed with it. And then when I did the actual flip throughs to put on the channel, I was like, oh, actually I like this. That's what happened with the fairy book I bought, I think, in my last Book Outlet haul. Like when I did the flip through, I actually liked it. So that's that. Then I got another Sticker Studio book called Floral. I should be posting the flip throughs for the other ones that I picked up so that you can get an idea what these books look like. So I like the watercolor effect of some of the illustrations in here. They have a couple of different styles in here. Some I like better than others. But since I already have the Atlantis and Arcana book, I just decided to pick up the Floral book as well. Next we have Johanna Basford's 30 Days of Creativity. I picked this one up, and this is kind of drawing exercises plus coloring. So it's kind of a prompt type of book, which I told you I have mixed feelings about, but because I do like her coloring books, I decided just to pick this one up. Then I picked up another mythographic in Wanderlust. So I have Dream Garden, Frozen Fantasies, Enchanted, Castles, Paradise. There's another one I have but I gave away. I can't remember right now. But I decided to pick up Wanderlust just to add to my collection. So the one thing I'll say about coloring in these, there's so much detail that, like, I started with a 12 color set of pencils, and then I added 2 more 12 color sets of pencils, and then I added another bigger set of pencils because there's so many details, and I like went over some of the colors because I felt like it wasn't robust enough. And I'm like, I think I should just start with my 120 set instead of starting with the smaller sets, because there's so many details in here that as you're drawing, as you're coloring, you may feel like you need to go back and adjust and shade, to get the nicest picture. So that's Mythographic Wanderlust. And then finally from Book Outlet, I picked up Mermaids in Paradise. I have their Fairies in Dreamland book, which I'm trying to find another copy of on Book Outlet. I keep missing it. And the reason why I would like another copy of Dreamland, was it Fairies in Dreamland, is because I started out with marker because the pages will take marker. But I didn't like how it was coming together with marker, with the markers I was using. So I kind of wanted to start all over. I know I'm being a little too much of a perfectionist there. These are a little, the drawings are a little bigger than the ones in Fairies in Dreamland. This is, again, is Mermaids in Paradise. But it's still the same feel of that Zentangle, those Zentangle patterns. But like I said, what I like about the pages in these books, they take marker, they take glitter pens. It's a nice thick feeling to the pages. So next I have what I've gotten from Amazon so far. So the first thing here, I picked up a set of 2 smaller scissors for detail work. So these came together as a set of 2. And part of the reason I started looking for these, I needed a smaller pair of scissors to begin with, but then I started watching these 2 art journalists who do like ASMR art journals. I believe one is Crafty Lefty and the other one is Didith Journal. I'll put the links below. And they both kind of have like these fancy scissors. And, you know, I was like, I want a pair of fancy scissors. So I decided to pick these up. And I like that, although they're both small for like detail work, the actual tips are a little bit different. So these are both stainless steel. So it's a perfect cross stitch, embroidery, needlepoint, sewing, quilting, and all types of stitchery projects. But of course you can use these for paper projects as well. And I know my voice sounds a little bit off. I'm still getting over the last of this bronchitis, so my voice is still a little iffy. I also picked up these Faber-Castell 12 metallic colored Echo pencils. These say outstanding effects on dark paper. So I just wanted to get something that had more of a shimmery effect. So we'll see how those do. I'll probably swatch these out. I'm not gonna say next week because I'm still playing catch up from being sick, but probably the week after. Then I realized that I bought all this jewelry stuff and I got rid of all of my jewelry tools when I moved, and I said, oh, I don't have clamps and things anymore. So I just bought this little 3-piece set of jewelry tools, so that I could be able to make those earrings, you know, and things that I talked about. So these are just 3-piece pliers. They weren't super expensive, and now that I'm looking at them, I'm like, it might have been better for me to spend a little money, but we'll see. I'm not gonna think too hard about it. I'll wait till I take them out the package and see how they feel. And then I picked up some cardstock, printable cardstock, and this is to use for like printing out any coloring pages, because I'm trying to be very mindful of clutter and how much stuff I keep in the house. Some of the coloring books that I've been purchasing, if they have a digital option, I've been giving away the physical copy and just downloading the digital option, which actually works out better for me because then I can just print out whatever I want to color versus working in the book. And then if I want to color something more than once, I have that option. So I've kind of been doing that. I follow an account on here, a coloring account, and right now my brain is going blank on the YouTube channel's name, but I'll put it in here somewhere. And that YouTuber recommended this cardstock for printing out coloring pages, because she said it handles different mediums well, like watercolor, markers, pencils. So that's why I picked this up. I wanted to give it a try and see how it worked out for me. I picked up a couple of coloring books. So the first one is Witchcraft from Morgana Sky. I mentioned before that I like Morgana Sky's books. So I picked this up. This is more kind of like my Halloween themed things that I was picking up. Then I think all the other ones, before I go into the other ones, I picked up Animal City from Kawaii. Kawaii is another publisher that I like. And I just thought this was kind of funny to see, animals acting like people. And then another person that I've ordered from before, and I don't know what I got on here that's so sticky. I'm going to have to look into that. Is Demita Victoria, and I saw this come up, Shape and Beauty. I mentioned before, if I find plus size girls or black girls, I'm going to buy them because that's me. And I think I was just doing a search on Demita Victoria, and this book came up when I was searching. So I decided to pick her up, and I'm glad I did, looking at the images. So I'm gonna have fun playing with this one. And then there's like two versions. Let's see, let me go back a little bit. So you have this version, you have the line art version. Oh, so I think they're the same. It says line art version. Yeah. So they're a little bit different, the second set of images. But I really liked what I saw in the samples, so I picked that up. And then the last three coloring books were newer publishers to me. That coloring YouTube channel I mentioned before, she also talks about Hannah Lynn's books, and mentioned a whole bunch of them for her Halloween fall coloring list, but I decided just to pick up this one, which was Victorian Darlings. And this one stood out to me partly because it has those like chibi eyes, the big eyes. And I'll probably pick up some more of this artist at some point. But I love the faces. And then I picked up something from the Golden Magic publishing company. This is called Mermaid Magic. And then finally, I picked up something from, I'm trying to remember what publisher this is. The coloring book, I think it was just coloring book Kim. And this was Kawaii Sweet Treats coloring book. Because you guys know I like Kawaii. So that is everything from Amazon for October. If I place any more orders, I mean, today is October 30th. If I place any more orders this month, I'll probably just include them in my November haul. I do have a couple of other items I'm waiting for that I ordered this month. We'll see if they come in. If not, I'll be back just to wrap up this video. Okay, everyone, I think this is the last item I'm going to get in from my October haul. There were a couple other things that I ordered, but I don't think they're going to make it anytime soon. So this, if I remember correctly, is from Soto Studio. Yep. It is Her Memories Ephemera Mystery Kit. It's supposed to be 130 pieces in here. So this is Soto Studios, and this is a stationery and journaling company. I'm going to try to be real precious and not rip this paper. Will I be lucky enough to do that? Oh, there we go. Alright, so let's see what we have here. It looks like we have some freebie stickers here. I'll get into that in a second. There's some lacy string holding this together. Have a little postcard here, a pine tree. And then, let's see. Don't want to rip this string, it's very fragile. I'm sure I could have untied it, but here we are. Okay. Is it sealed? I think it is sealed. Yeah, it is sealed. So let me get a scissor out. Okay. So in the sealed bag, let's see, let me move some things around here so you can see. So I'm seeing some little tags here. I'm seeing some, I think these are stickers. They have a shiny back. So it's like 2 of each of these. It's like a moon. Okay. Have a little piece of lace here. And then some raffia lace or twine lace. There's some more stickers here. I have a feeling that these will probably be very translucent when you take the backings off. Oops. We have some textured paper tags here. Some heavier cardstock strips. We have some elements that we can cut out. Some more paper pieces. Okay. Some folder tabs here. And then more of like a heavier weighted paper. And some thin paper strips. Sorry for doing those upside down. Then we have some buttons, some wood buttons. Then we have some tissue paper pieces in different colors here. Oops. We have a doily here, a paper doily. A folder you can cut out. Another piece of paper. And then we have some larger pieces of paper here. So these are very thin, a little translucent. Something to keep in mind when using them. So if you were using these like in card making or art journaling or mixed media, they wouldn't get too thick. This paper is very thin. So you see some old advertisements there. Raggedy Andy. So that is everything in this pack called Her Memories. I'm not sure about the name why it's called Her Memories, but it is a cute kit. It's giving me navel really strongly, so that's why I'm kind of curious why they called it Her Memories, because I was getting navel really strongly from some of the items that were in here. So that's what I picked up from Soto Studios, and I believe this pack was $12.50 and I had a coupon, but I'll put the price in here somewhere. So that's everything for my October haul. As always, thank you for spending time with me. I hope the things that I picked up help to inspire you. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.